In this video, we'll talk about Axie Infinity and especially the token Axie Infinity Shards or AXS. We'll talk about the recent news which caused Axie Infinity to be quite bullish, as you can also see. But apart from that, we'll also talk about whether that news can bring us up even higher or whether this is it and it's more likely that we'll drop down now. So that's what we'll do in this video. For now, I want to welcome you back. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome if you're new. So yeah, let's get right into it. Axie Infinity has been massively bullish, up 23%. With that, we must say that over the last 3 months, Axie Infinity has been dropping down significantly. Alright, also compared to other cryptos, Axie Infinity has just been very bearish. And that doesn't say anything about the project. I think the project is perhaps one of the best examples of play to earn. And it actually working, at least to some extent. I mean, there have obviously been problems with SLP, but to some extent it is still alive. All right, so that's one thing you could give it. Volume has increased massively. If you take a look at where the volume is coming from, a lot is coming from Korea, which is a red flag. It definitely is. And with that, I mean, it's something to know. Even though we have had some bullish developments and some bullish fundamentals around Axie Infinity, which we will get into very shortly. These movements are also perhaps a little bit manipulated. Nothing wrong with Koreans or anything, but usually if a lot of volume comes from these Korean exchanges in Korean wons, it's manipulated. Usually it is. Usually that means that the price is very bullish, but that at some point we will actually crash down. That's just what I've realized throughout the years. All right, so I cannot change that. But Axie Infinity, as I said, some good news, some good developments of the Axie Infinity team working together even more with the community and working on decentralization, as you can see right here. If you want to check that out, you could go to the Twitter page of Axie Infinity, but you could also go to the website right here at axie.substack.com, and there you can see the Axie Contributor Initiative kickoff, and there you can read about some, like, you can read a too long didn't read about them further decentralizing Axie Infinity, which is 100% bullish. All right, let's get that straight. That's bullish. Is it this bullish? I don't think so. So with that in mind, if we take a look at the price right now, what you can see is that we have found resistance at around well, this minor level within this bigger key area, and around, let's say, to make it simple for us, between $8.5 and $9. Very strong resistance level, which is also proven by that we found resistance there twice already. So what I expect now, I mean, given the fact that, sure, the fundamentals are relatively bullish for Axie Infinity, but the move is probably manipulated. What we would need to do really is like stay on top of 8.2, which is going to be very hard because we've almost broken through that, but we still have like 1.5 hours to break above that. But if we can actually break above 8.2, which we haven't even done yet, break above that and stay on top of that for at least 24 hours, then I think we can break above $9 and get up toward 9.5 and 9.6. But this scenario, in my opinion, only has a probability of about 10 or 15%. I think it's way more likely that this resistance level was it, and that it's more likely that we'll maybe find some support at $8, but then we will just take a break retest off of 8.2. and drop down further towards 7.5 and 7.4. And I do think that would hold for some time. It's a strong support level. But then from that consolidation, which we will do on top of 7.5, 7.4, from that consolidation, we would just follow the market. Essentially follow what Bitcoin's doing, with maybe some movements up or down, depending on what Axie Infinity specifically is doing. So these moves are great, but in all honesty, I think it's the most likely scenario that we will drop down pretty soon. And yeah, as I said, Axie Infinity long term, still a great project. I'm not sure if it would be my investment of choice, but yeah, that's my full take on Axie Infinity this afternoon. So if you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.